My name is Ogoh Blessing. I'm a graduate of the University of Ilorin. I'm in my early 20s. I'm a polymer clay artist and I own and run Blesh Crafts. I started sculpting properly about 2 years ago, but I've been crafting for a while now, for like 10 years. I got interested in crafting pretty early. When I was in, let's say, primary 6, I was beading then. Then over time I evolved into sculpting. My parents and my siblings are actually in full support of my crafting. I learned bead making from my elder sister, Patience. She's into beading, so that was the first time I got introduced to crafting. Then I'll say I actually got my crafting skills from my mom, because she's someone that's really, really good with her hands. I started sculpting as a hobby. I think I was online one day. I came across a video on YouTube of an artist making charms with polymer clay. I got kind of interested because it was something new. So I went further to look for other tutorial videos, and over time I searched for where I could get polymer clay. Then I watched a whole lot of tutorial videos and then I started practicing. Over time I got better. I wasn't so good when I started. My creations were a little bit embarrassing, but I just kept on practicing and over time I became good. I won't say I'm totally perfect yet. I know with time I'll get better at what I do. I think the fact that I love what I do has actually helped me to juggle school and crafting, because okay, medical school was really, really tough, but at least I was free during weekends. So since I loved what I did, doing it wasn't really stressful for me. As a matter of fact, it was a means for me to sort of evade the stress from medical school. So every little time I had, I invested it into crafting, and since I enjoyed it. So I did a whole lot of research before I actually started working with polymer clay, and it helped me because I say I've actually been learning from my mistakes. Since there's nobody teaching me in person, I just had to like try over and over again, make mistakes, change my patterns and everything. It's basically polymer clay I work with. It comes in different colors. Then apart from that, there are some sculpting tools I use. Over time, I've actually learned to work with what I have available. So I don't really use professional tools. Most times I work with paints, like normal office paints, you know. When I need a particular texture, I look for stuff around my environment I could work with. I've worked with paints in the past, I've worked with toothpicks, I've worked with matchsticks and all, depending on the particular texture I want for my work. The supplies I use for crafting, they're actually really hard to come by. I think that's because the demand for polymer clay isn't much in Nigeria. As of now, I'm the only polymer clay artist in Nigeria, so a whole lot of craft stores don't even know what polymer clay is. I went through a whole lot getting polymer clay. I think I searched for like 6 months, if not more than 6 months, so before I was able to come across polymer clay in Nigeria. So getting it has been really, really hard. It's just one craft store I've seen in Nigeria that sells the materials I use. I've had to order stuff from international stores online and everything, so it has been really hard getting material. The procedures involved in making 3D mugs. After a client tells me what exactly it is they want, I draw out the design, so I have a template I'm working with. After that, I prepare the clay for sculpting. Using the design I draw out, I sculpt a particular relief design a client wants. Then after that, the next thing I do is curing the clay. While working on it, it's usually really, really soft. So before they are ready for use, I have to bake them in an oven for about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the temperature of the oven when I put it in. And then overall, making my mugs actually take about I think about 6 to 15 hours depending on the design I'm working with. Some designs are simple while others are really, really complex. I think the longest the design has taken me is 2 weeks. While working on polymer clay, it's usually really soft, but after curing, that's baking, it becomes hard. It's almost like plastic and it becomes flexible. So once they are stuck, they are glued to a mug, it doesn't come off. You can wash the mug, use it like you'd use any normal mug and all, but the designs won't fall off because I use a glue that is really, really strong. My craft materials, I don't easily see my craft supplies within the country because getting my craft supplies is really hard. Most times I just have to make do with what I have around here. Let's say I go online and I make a research about a particular design I want to do, and other artists say I should use product A. When I go to the market, instead of saying product A, I would end up saying product C. So I just have to make do with what I have. And apart from that, another challenge I've been facing so far would be publicity. A whole lot of people don't know about what I do. Those that see it really, really love it, but there's still a whole lot more I could do. But I've not been given the opportunity to really show my creativity yet. Like most other artists in Nigeria, one major issue I have is the fact that people don't really value my work. Most times they underprice what I do and everything. And my works actually stand out, so they are worth every penny I charge for them. They are three-dimensional, they are designs you can't find anywhere else, they are very durable. Then apart from that my designs are really flexible. So you tell me what exactly it is you want, you come up with designs of your own. Like I could actually work with your imaginations. You tell me what exactly it is you want on a mug or any other of my products and I do them for you. I had my personal parade a few weeks ago. I was posted to Kebbi. I camped in Kebbi. Then after that, I relocated to Ibadan. I just rounded up youth service now. So that's basically why I actually want my business to be bigger. Because we know how Nigeria is at the moment for youth. Getting a job is really, really hard. So apart from job hunting, I want to have a different source of income. I think the way forward right now is having multiple sources of income. So right now I'm looking for a job. Then apart from that, I want to grow my crafts too. I want to get to meet new people, tell them about what I do so that my brand can grow. I think one of the major things I want to do is to actually get bigger. Over some months now, I've been catering to just single orders. Maybe a person's family member has a birthday, they want to surprise them with something unique and all, they contact me to make products for them. But I want to go bigger because I know I'm capable of handling such orders. I want to cater for events like birthdays, weddings and all. I want to make souvenirs, and the fact that my products are handmade makes them really, really unique. There are things you can't get anywhere else within Nigeria. In the next 5-10 years, I see myself owning the largest handmade gifts and souvenir store in Nigeria. And over time, I now break new grounds and have the biggest store in West Africa and Africa as a whole. Then apart from that, I want to own a school where I can teach people what I got to learn. I know there are people out there that don't have a means of earning money. I know white-collar jobs are nice and everything, but I feel we should give our children the opportunities to try new things like this and give them an opportunity to really express their creativity. So that's where my brand comes in. I want to teach people what I know. I want to help people have a different source of income and generally to build themselves.